met you, and now I'm in your arms. It all happened so fast. I fell in love. One look at your eyes. Baby, just tell me, am I dreaming now? Everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real or is it all mine? Is this real? Tell me, am I in your mind? 'Cause I think of you all day and all night. And if you ever feel like falling down, I'll catch you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, just tell me, am I dreaming now? Everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real or is it my mind? Is this real?
Hello, Coda. Oh my god, 7 months. Thank you so much. Oh, August is ready to go. Oh, there's me. Okay. No more from that. And the music can go away. Great. All right, we'll jump right in because August is punching me in Minecraft. So, let's take it away. It's time for Haven Lore. I'm so excited to show off this build. Also, thank you, Coda, for the 7 months. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's go. Oh man, I'm flustered. There we go.
No one is. You aren't allowed happiness. I'll give it back. I'll find
What?
it. Oh, hello.
Hello, August. Hey.
I just realized realized I stole a medallion of someone's love. But we're not gonna worry about that.
A medallion of someone's love?
Yep. This has emotional value, apparently.
It sounds like something you should give back?
It is, and I will be doing that. You were so smart and brave. I made it here.
You did.
I made it to the coordinates.
You
to
did.
the middle of the...
It's
I was
Frank.
going to say to the middle of the nowhere, but it's not even that far. You know how hard it is for me to go anywhere.
Yeah, it is off the beaten path. It's not exactly easy to find.
Because I love you so much, and because I'm so good at navigation. We made it here.
We did, and I have a tool to help us further. Oh, hey! Oh, that's so unnerving. I'm not going to get used to that.
Would you like your head back?
You know, you can keep it. Just...
I'm wondering what to do with it. I'm like, if I mount... Like, I just have a bunch of these things in my inventory now.
You could create the world's most macabre museum, I suppose.
Could go through, just hang them all on the walls.
Just like the monster hunter.
Just imagine
the hunter.
Yes, I'll do it in the basement. In the basement, it'll be like just like a room full of decapitated heads.
Lord, I don't know. I don't know if that would I don't know if that would bring the property value up or down. To be honest, I don't know what property value is actually. I just remembered.
I mean, I feel like with all the murder enthusiasts we have here, it'll do nothing but bring it up.
Well, certainly a good. They do seem to. There's many out there who love a good bragging. Some who don't love a good bragging.
Where are we going? I mean, like love the cloak and dagger, but.
Oh, do you remember the? Well, I spent. I was absent for some time because I was in the library. I said to you. I found a library in the void.
You know where we're going?
Me and Inred were doing some research. Yeah, we were exploring, and I stumbled upon it, and there was quite a lot there. I'm still trying to untangle it. I got quite stuck in untangling it, and I thought that there wasn't a way out, but it turned out that there was.
Did you get lost inside of a building?
Look, listen, there wasn't a door until there was. I got in there, and I lost my communicator, and then there wasn't a door for months.
So the building ate you.
I suppose you could think of it like that.
It's sentient and malicious.
It's certainly something. I don't know about malicious, but focused?
I need to see immediately. I'm here to be devoured by nerd things.
I'm hoping that if there's the two of us together, we won't get quite so distracted. I think
With the power of looking for the door.
I think I might be taking
Together we'll be unstoppable.
I think I might be taking you the wrong way, but I have to find the end of the path to make sure.
Might not be the best person to take with you to avoid getting lost for literal months.
Oh, yeah. No, I was taking you the wrong way. Okay, well now I know which way I'm going. I made this compass like the curse breakers did back home to keep us on the bone paths. But it wasn't my discipline before. Honestly, those shoddy dowsing rods that I made sleep were approaching the limit of my abilities in that matter. But I've done some research since then.
You've gone all the way to compasses. That's like actual redstone mechanic-y stuff.
Yeah, oh, hang on, I'm turning you up in OBS. Say something? Oh yeah, there you look good. You look better. Okay, cool. Yay. Yeah, I would say that I had help from Inred, but I haven't heard them in quite some time.
Are they ghosting you?
I don't know. I think the Void Library might. I'm not sure that hanging out for months in a place like that is particularly good for the precarity of their condition. But there was information there. There was things that will help me help them in the long run.
Have any concrete path forward? Is a unghosting a ghost in 10 steps? Is that the type of thing that you get down there?
Have you ever seen Totems of Undying?
No, I have not. I've heard of them though. Other people have talked about that.
I found one in the Void months ago with Jackdaw, in a sort of temple site type situation, a little like altar. I couldn't figure out what it was from or who it was for, but Jackdaw was telling me about them, and the way they work seems to be fixing code that's broken, piecing someone back together, making it so that they never broke in the first place. That seems irrelevant. If Inred's not dead, they're not dead. They're not dead, and they're not dead. They're broken. They can't fully be present on the server. And it seems like the sort of thing that a Totem of the Undying would, not fix, but moving in the right direction, maybe?
It's definitely a step. I feel like, don't you have to be holding those for them to work?
Exactly, and they can't hold anything, so... And also I can't exactly kill them, like, because they're activated by death. At least that's what Jackdaw says. I only found one, so I haven't used it. But, yeah.
Do you know if it stitches people's code back together, or if it resets it?
That's a good question.
There's a distinct difference. I mean, I would argue that what we have now, infinite resetting, it's almost like we're being pulled back to an earlier point in time before we're dust and blood particles.
That's true, but we keep our memories of death. So it's not exactly... And, August, it seems like there's... This is drifting from the point of Inred, but seems like there's more... An increase of lasting marks. Anathema was able to leave a mark on Sleep that stayed even after he respawned. And Miasma was able to leave a mark on Anathema that stayed even after he respawned. And both of those things seem to be like things that shouldn't be possible. With the...
Do you think maybe Sleep was really dead?
When... Shit. August? Oh, there, you're alright. Okay.
I'm good. I'm dodging, I'm weaving.
You're dodging. I've led you the wrong way. I've just remembered. This was a false channel. No. It's not that far. It's not that much farther. It's just on the other side of this island.
This is what I took. I saw the bridge and I ran off it. I was like, let's go.
No,
like, I can guide myself.
I
don't need
sure.
help. And then it was, no, you need help. You need so much help.
It's the blue stones, the weeping rocks. They're situated. I tore them up from the bridge and I left them here so I'd be able to find my way back. I don't know. Maybe he was dead.
Okay, so my crackpot theory about that, is that it was a different type of magic that brought him back. I think Miasma did it.
You think Miasma resurrected him?
Yes, somehow. Or as a consequence of all the incredible murder she did to all of us, able to channel the sort of, I don't know, energy from that, or the potential from that, or the something from that, into re-stitching her husband together?
Like a ritual. Like all
Yeah.
of like the locking the doors of the ballroom and keeping us all in there was a big blood ritual.
It felt like a ritual.
Did feel like a ritual.
I mean, not that I go around doing rituals. That's more of your purview. But
No, what I do is sort of a pale imitation of. That's the sort of thing that we're. You know the refrain, not supposed to do. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
oh,
This requires a bit more coordination than I. You alright?
I just did the same exact thing.
Oh.
I'm fine though. I'm right here.
Oh, good. Did you type that into the communicator? Is that a...
I did not.
Huh. I think Haven is mocking you.
Haven knows I'm special.
Well, I certainly hope that grants you some sort of diplomatic immunity.
Immunity to
Against...
death.
Yeah, immunity to whatever's been in the air. So if...
But if it was dead, it would make sense for why he's marked now.
But he was marked...
Something like...
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
And I feel like something like that. A resurrection based on murder. I feel like that wouldn't go perfectly.
That's true. It would be tainted.
Consequences.
And the bone rot? I was assuming that the ritual was to conjure up whatever curse she put on anathema.
I mean, maybe it was both.
It's a pretty powerful working.
I mean, sleep's made of bones. Maybe the bone rot, like,
Oh, careful. I meant to say watch your footing.
I'm special now.
August. Oh, you scared me. I thought we'd both set our spawns on this bed, and then you didn't appear in a moment, and I thought it was gonna be the party all over again.
Nah, Void can't eat me. We're friends now.
You are.
Oh, I mean, we're something.
Oh, long acquaintance.
There you go.
You said you were lost in the void. I didn't get the full story on that.
I was going to say I'm not the best person to summon you, or there's just a gap. This is not.
No, it's not terribly.
That is not black terracotta.
No, it's just the void.
This is just the abyss.
This is where I was.
I mean, it's huge. I can see why. Wrong button.
I don't know if shooting the books will be effective.
If I tear them up, I'll consume their knowledge.
Eat them whole. There's
Consume them.
The stacks back here have a bunch of things in them. To be honest, my memories are a bit fuzzy. It just goes on and on.
Logs. Let's see.
Nothing here.
Can you read these?
Read what?
Read these.
Hang on.
It's censored in a peculiar way.
Can I? Oh. I actually haven't seen. I didn't run across these, or maybe I log 57 by. It's like scribbled out or coded.
Anomaly.
Oh, it's. Oh, that's strange. It's flickering. Captain's log 57, day 29, aboard the unreadable word. Earth. GMT. 56.86 AU from our destination. Food and water are running fine after the tubing incident yesterday. There aren't any real repercussions other than some of the windows fogging up. Those are wiped down daily by illegible. Anyway, so it's not much of a big deal.
Proper nouns. The name of the ship, the name of the people.
Blanked out.
Yeah. But, like, actively blanked out. It's flickering. Like
it's-
Haven is working to make sure we can't see them.
It's being taken away right before us. Why would... That's not from... Why would the magic work like that? It's not like the names of the people we don't know would get us any closer to anything. Well... 4 against the world. Story.
Fairy tale or a... Not exactly marked non-fiction.
No, nothing in here is terribly categorized. The Duchess. Hunted as a child, she's only known hatred. If it is a monster, they see a monster she will be. Tearing people limb from limb, no mercy was shown, only bloodlust and hatred. Beware.
Looking at it.
Yeah. We read at different speeds.
Me flooping back and forth.
Beware of the roses, do not come near. The black-bearded Duchess can smell your fear. Do not say her name, for it is a curse. The Duchess will come and kill those you hold dear. You
are not safe.
I
mean, we knew that one.
No, I wouldn't expect to be. Not.
No one's safe here.
Here.
I can see why you got lost.
Yeah, it just goes on like this over and over, and then I would turn a. What?
I found the best one.
Oh.
I got a dramatic reading of what I'm sure.
It seems like an important tome.
Collection, the most important tome in this entire place. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right, he took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a post on my Twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of the small nut, it's way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. Boom. My dong's the biggest. I have the sexiest dong.
Is there other illustrations?
Are there illustrations? No, they should have added illustrations.
Yeah, I don't know if I can...
I feel like you're missing it. You're missing it. You're missing the full picture.
I don't think I can...
How will we express this tale of legend if we don't get a proper look at how big these droplets are?
I think it's bad science. Oh, hello. It's bad science. And it just goes on like this. There's books on books on books, and every time I turn a corner, it seems like there's a different one.
Something else.
Yeah.
I'm scared I'll lose myself completely and I won't come home. Almost you.
Ha. I'm not...
Almost most of us, really.
Are you scared that you wouldn't... that you won't come home?
I mean, is this home now?
I don't know. I suppose it is. I think it's the only home that exists.
Almost didn't.
Sorry?
I got so distracted. Well, not even distracted. Just, I don't know, time moved differently, almost.
In the void.
Yeah.
How did you get... were you exploring, or...
I mean, I had help?
Help?
Contacts? Yeah, I was able to... Don't tell anyone.
Your secrets are safe with me.
All right, as one of the last remaining active members of Team Void, I feel like calling an impromptu meeting, and I made contacts with something down there.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
Something that used to be a person, I think.
What?
He's stuck.
Down there?
He can still do things, yes.
How did it... what... How?
I don't know. He alluded to some sort of ritual. I don't think it went the way it was supposed to go.
Something that backfired and stuck him down there.
Yes. The idea, presumably, I think, would be hold the power in the void in the palm of your hand. Go and subsume and consume. Go and consume anything you thus see fit. Expand your influence. But he's kind of just in a little corner, of blank abyss with food that's not even real.
Food that's not real. I
made a farm for him, which literally it's just underneath the lighthouse. It's pretty much just it cooks some cows and throws them into the void. I don't know if he can like catch them from that or.
You made him. You sounds like you may have made him a ritual.
Maybe.
Sounds
unwise to phrase it like that, but.
I mean, if things here run on blood, if the masquerade was a ritual, that sounds like a smaller, more mundane version.
And in return, I got briefly spirited away to an endless amount of nothingness.
As a reward?
Well, I want to know what the void is like.
Did you learn anything? What did you learn?
I don't know.
Oh. That seems like a poor reward.
I mean, it was something that I would ask. I considered it one.
You considered it a reward?
Here's a place that may or may not exist. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Go figure it out. Here's a stack of bread. Try not to die.
What did you find out?
And then I didn't. Shit's weird. Not to be like, I was in there for months and the extent of my research is that shit's weird, but like, that's the summary of it?
I mean, I can't say that I fared much better, and I was in a place literally full of books.
Time were different there. Things were like stretched out or, I don't know, some fabrication folded in on itself. Like, walk in one direction and then blink and be right where you started.
Like reality falling apart at the edges. Is there anyone else down there?
Besides the person I saw?
Yeah.
No. Occasionally there would be fragments, almost, images, places, like the void soup that we have down here.
Right.
More dramatic, but less substantial.
More dramatic.
They'd fade as you walked through them.
What did you see?
They had skies, though.
Skies. I'd like to see that. If this person...
I think they were snapshots.
Snapshots of things that the void ate?
Yes.
Dead worlds?
Mm-hmm. Consumed worlds, maybe.
Did you
Who knows? If something has an echo, is it dead? I guess that's... You can't say no. It's your whole philosophy with Inred.
Inred's not an echo. They change. I think. They're shattered, but they're not a good... They...
Oh,
Sorry?
do they grow?
I think so. Or they get... Did I tell you when they appeared on the server? Did I tell you about that?
They were here?
Yeah, just for, like, 10 minutes. They were here. Their name appeared on the server list and everything. And they were distorted. They didn't have a physical presence, but they talked to me. They wrote out signs and they left them in. They wrote out I talked to them. And, they told me that they wanted... Well, they were quite angry at me for what I did to them. And they wanted it to end.
Lengthening a torturous existence type of thing?
Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do that either.
Stuck either way. I guess, is that why you're here? Oh, find anything to help you in that regard? Anything to help them?
I mean, I'd prefer to bring them back than cut our bond. I think bringing them back might be easier than cutting our bond. But also that may be wishful thinking on my part.
I mean, there's no way to tell which is easier, besides before trying both.
No, I suppose you're right. Given the situation with Anathema, I partially brought you here so that we could do research on that. There's gotta be something.
Ending is an ending one way or another.
I mean, it's either an ending or it isn't.
It's still, just because the ending is the start of something new doesn't mean it's not ending. One day Indrid will not be what they are now.
That's true.
They might be back and they might be gone, but they're still, it will be different.
You're right.
Do you have a favorite thing down here?
Favorite thing?
Yeah, but besides the research, besides the, ooh, we're gonna work to save some souls.
I mean, I think this place is quite pretty. There's a chessboard here. Or, not chess, another game. I haven't figured out how it works yet.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they did not leave the notebook.
They just set it out there with the understanding that everyone would know how to play. See, this is what happens when you make cultural assumptions.
Exactly. Lord knows what culture this is from. But I don't know, it made me feel a bit less alone when I was down here. I mean, it's a two-person game. I don't know, I imagined that...
There are 2 chairs, 2 sides of the board. I think that's reasonable.
Yes. So, yeah, that, and then there's, up here there's there's this staircase, and this colored glass. And you can see the stars, even through the void. Reminds me a little of the lights in the sky, the northern lights.
Gorgeous color scheme.
I haven't seen those since I came to Haven.
There were lights in your north? Like,
yeah.
It glowed?
Up past the snow line. We'd go there once a year, maybe. Spend about half of the circuit on the bone paths that were above the snow line. And there, when you got up far enough, and the stars changed. At night there would be colors, purple and blue and pink, that would dance across the sky. They said it was...
Surviving up there in such awful conditions, I suppose.
Exactly. It made it worth, well, it made it worth the trip. It made it... There's a lot of stories about the Northern Lights, but I didn't like any of them. I just thought they were
Do you like
beautiful.
it better now? Or no?
I don't know. There was a story that it was the last remnant of good magic. Or that it was the touch of the specter, the remnant, the first curse breaker, the one who walked and walked and walked until she was only bone herself and became part of the paths, that it was her last gift. And if you followed them far enough, you'd find her again. The will-o'-the-wisp, but that always scared me as a child. I didn't like that part of the story.
You go up and encounter a ghost in the night.
Yeah, it made them rather grim.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that one either. It implies she's still up there walking. not because that's a creepy image, but just, like, hasn't she done a fucking enough?
Duty never ends. You become part of the bone paths. But the bone paths are gone, so it doesn't matter anymore, I suppose.
I mean, you're not gone, so they're not gone. So it matters.
I guess you're right. Ugh.
Have you come up with a new title for yourself? Down here?
Oh, not quite, but maybe something. It occurs to me that all of this knowledge, I got lost down here for a bit, and it's probably not... I probably shouldn't stay for that long again. That wouldn't be good. But all of this is from more than one world, at least. And it's all things that, well, some of it's quite useless, but some of it is things that deserve to be brought. Well, all knowledge is worthy of preservation. And some of it is things that could help people, I think. Things that should see the light of day. So...
Librarian now?
Maybe.
Archivist?
An archivist. Yeah. Yeah.
Less of the person who breaks curse and more of the person who spreads knowledge on them. Hey, Enderman, you just died.
Maybe. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of curses around. But yeah, no, I think that would be good. It feels... makes me feel steady to have a base of knowledge to reference, and it doesn't... going back again and again to the things that I remember of the bone paths doesn't always work here. So, in some ways, this is the answer to a lot of the things that I've been worrying about, even if I don't know what any of the answers are yet. What do you think? You're not usually so quiet.
I was trying to find a way to ask, I guess, whether or not you wanted to still carry the Curse Breaker title and felt you didn't deserve to, or if you'd realized that just things work differently here.
That's a good question. I I think that it's... Maybe I am not... Huh. I think that that the curse breakers were short-sighted in ways. And I don't know if I think that I need to be more than a curse breaker. I think I need to be more than a curse breaker. Which doesn't...
Something better, something new, fantastic.
Exactly. I don't know what that is yet. But maybe it doesn't mean that I'm not also a curse breaker, or that I shouldn't... That those skills won't be necessary sometimes. Oh. You alright?
Oh, yeah, you good? Sorry, I just...
Bit of a fall.
Assume people don't worry about stuff like that anymore.
You and your, I still worry about you.
But I'm state certified now.
Certified what? Oh, as the
Certified
as the void
yeah,
researcher.
I've sold out. Just
Who certified you?
the council, technically.
Oh, right, I suppose. I mean, if anyone should be, it's probably you, but...
Yeah, I've got a stick of paper. It says I can do what I want. Don't worry. And then it's signed August. It's signed the authorities. It just says the authorities, capital T, capital A, because when everything crumbles to dust and there are different authorities, it still holds.
Right.
There's still the authorities.
Across all regimes, regardless of which way the wind blows. I mean, I wouldn't dream of stopping you, nor do I think I could. But how are you after spending a month in the void?
Good. I'm fine. I'm spacier, maybe.
Still cold? Still cold?
Yeah.
It occurs to me that whatever the person down there, that might be the end result. Though I suppose you said there was a ritual, but that might be the end result of whatever is poisoning your blood. And
You think I'm gonna be stuck down there too?
I hope not.
Chilling in the darkness with this vaguely southern gentleman.
I mean, is he good company?
I don't even know yet. Kind of somebody who's like, wow, look at this space that doesn't obey the laws of natural physics. Go nuts. And then just kind of like faded out of existence. I'm not sure.
Sounds like Cursebreaker turning. On to the paths you go, figure it out.
Don't die. Have fun.
Well, that's
Going right home about the atrocities.
yeah. Do you suppose he knows anything about how Haven was made? Was he here before us?
No, he's very clingy to his information. If I was him, I probably would be too. It was the only bartering power he has, really.
Right, if you're stuck down there. I don't want...
Sad he doesn't just trust me out of the goodness of my heart, I saved him from void purgatory.
Do you think you can?
I don't know. Don't know if that was wrong with him.
Yeah.
To get him out. I don't even know if he wants to get out.
Would you want to if you were in that situation?
Well, I guess it depends on how much control I had.
If someone took your control away.
And then, no, I would not enjoy.
Being stuck
Well, I mean,
there.
it would... No.
But if you chose it of your own free will.
Or if there was... If I had to go there, or... I don't know, if I had more power over the... If I could leave, if I could fade back and forth, it would be ideal, really.
Yeah, you could do your research.
Yeah, research anybody talking to you and you don't like them, just boom, jumping into the void, and you can stay down there for however long you feel like it.
And teleportation.
Yeah, bye, bitches!
I mean, you could always... I feel like there's... Who is it that can teleport? Captain? I've only met them briefly. Only met him briefly.
Sleep.
Oh, yeah, correct. Sleep actually got me out of here.
Was he concerned? Was he worried? Did he go looking for you?
No, well, he did, but only because he needed me for a ritual. But he was quite surprised I was here. Rather annoyed. Though I suppose I should be grateful, considering I don't know if I would have snapped out of being focused, if he hadn't rather rudely awakened me, dragged me off to a cave somewhere. It's my
Dragged
memories.
you off? Did you not want to go?
I wasn't thinking very clearly. I wasn't really thinking at all. I didn't have much choice in the matter one way or the other, but I did realize once I left here that I had not slept or eaten or anything in probably longer than was strictly possible. So I do think we have to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I think that contributed to my blurred memories of what exactly I learned in here. Long research stints, maybe not completely effective.
Yeah, if you're not eating or maintaining any of the information within your head.
Just the joy of having new information. I've written some notes. I left them somewhere in the library. I'll have to find them again.
Should go through. We'll comb this place. It's ginormous.
Yeah, it'll take days, literally. Well, we can't stay down here for days. We shouldn't stay down here for days. I would encourage not staying down here for days. But there's a lot to be learned. And maybe we can bring Anathema down here.
We can find something to look into his particular condition. I feel like, well, not to be like nothing is unique, but most things aren't.
No, especially when it comes to curses and things wrought by people, loosely speaking. I mean, people have a certain kind of imagination, for the most part. Magics are dreamed up, but not usually completely unique. Not that I'd ever run into anything like Haven before I came here.
Well, Haven, I don't think is entirely the result of people, so that tracks.
What do you think it's the result of? The void?
A bit of people, a bit of the void, a bit of, I don't know, cosmic reckoning.
Cosmic reckoning. What do you think brings that about?
I mean, I think sometimes it just happens. Less of a reckoning as in that you deserve what you're going to get, but sometimes things decay to the extent that there's an explosive end.
Entropy.
I mean, stars do it, why not worlds?
That's an interesting thought.
It doesn't mean that it was anyone's fault. Doesn't stop them from dying about it, though, so, you know.
It's true. That would be, I would like to know how that worked. I'd like it to not happen again here. Though I suppose if it's cosmic entropy, birth of stars on that level, there's nothing that... Likely nothing any of us can do about it.
Nothing but wait.
Oh, living through one apocalypse, maybe one's enough.
I feel like I would have enjoyed the apocalypse.
Maybe you did. I mean, we had to have gotten here somehow. Kind of rude that they shorted you of it.
It's like, yes, do you know how much I would have enjoyed watching my old home get ripped to shreds, and then I can't even remember it.
Well, from what you told me of it, it didn't seem particularly... It seemed like they were very cruel to you.
That Anathema didn't get jumped earlier.
Sorry?
I'm surprised Anathema didn't get jumped earlier.
Jumped, where? On Haven?
Yeah, in the masquerade.
What? Who would have... Why?
You didn't see what was happening there?
I think I've missed out on a lot of politics. Oh! Wait. You mean when miasma... You mean when it was like... If you kill Anathema, then this suffering will end. That sort of thing?
Yeah.
Well, Why does it surprise you?
For the amount of effort spent. Not setting himself up as a villain, but... I don't know. I tend to think it's easy when you get a big group of people and you put them all in one place to point them towards a target and just...
Let them...
Yeah, watch someone get ripped apart.
Is that how it happened to you?
A little bit.
When they killed you? I don't know if I was surprised. I think that I don't think people liked Navin that much as a whole. And they certainly... It was certainly unnerving to some people, I think, but I think that people are still shaken by that, by their death, by its death. And the prospect, well, I don't know, maybe this is me projecting, the prospect of losing another person, if it is well and truly death, regardless of my own personal relationship, seems... Well, you've already heard my thoughts on this, but...
Are we really that precious?
Yes. But I mean,
Just scarcity?
Scarcity, I mean, I would... In my estimation, I'd find people that precious even before Haven. I mean, that's the way things were. That's the way things are. I mean, one life is everything. A life is everything. All lives are everything. But I think that having mortality exist here a little bit scares people. makes them less likely to hand someone over to something like that. I don't know, though. I don't make a... I think it's bad practice to bargain with things like that, and even worse practice to spill blood for them. Even if I hated anathema.
So you don't exactly approve of my recent activities, then?
Killing cows for the man in the void.
Yep.
I mean, I said it was a ritual. I said it could be a ritual. I don't think that's immoral. If you, I think that it would be, I would not kill anathema for a blood ritual. I probably would not kill a cow for a blood ritual either. I don't particularly want to do a blood ritual. I did a blood ritual once and it went very poorly.
It went poorly. Never again. One and done.
One and done. Sometimes your best friend, partner, other half dies in a blood ritual, and that's enough blood rituals forever, I think, maybe.
You wouldn't kill a cow for a blood ritual, but you'd kill a golem for not having a purpose.
Oh,
Would you do that still?
No. I don't think I would. It's okay to not have a purpose.
Good.
I don't always want to have a purpose. Sometimes I just don't want to. I just want to. I don't know. I've never had time to just. Sorry, you cut out.
Exist before?
Yeah, exist. I find it difficult, but easier when you're around.
Flattery.
I'm learning. Piece by piece. The same goes for Jackdaw and Sylph and...
Me first, though. So, I mean...
You first. I mean, that's where that sentence was going. It was going to be further flattery.
Thank you for showing me this place. We'll set up some shifts, maybe.
Sounds good.
Make sure to look at some... We'll find things.
Buddy system.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you.
Pull someone back from whatever research induced you they may subject to.
Exactly. Good.
And if we can't find something that relates to our exact situation, we can find at least something vaguely similar,
Exactly.
and then we can extrapolate.
Exactly. Do some experiments.
Exactly. Work it out. Test it out.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for checking out.
The idea of having such a basis for things, I don't know, a standard for knowledge, would have made me bored when I first woke up here.
Really?
Like, what's the point if you don't figure it out yourself, you know?
Right. Does it still make you bored?
It makes me intrigued because I'm not... There are problems here that I don't think I'm capable of fixing.
I agree.
Don't have the natural capabilities to rewrite a universe.
No.
Anything that helps along that path is appreciated.
I agree. Maybe there's...
It's not...
No. Building off of our forebears. In the grand tradition of Cursebreakers, scientists, and... well, us now.
Moving forwards to build a better world or whatever.
Something, hopefully.
At least a more documented one.
Yeah. One with a basis of knowledge. One with continuity. Trying to. I think I'm gonna do some more research before I leave. A little bit.
I make sure you don't stay here forever.
Thank you. Just give me a shout if you lose me in the stacks.
Okay, there were some interesting looking stories down here.
Bye, August.
Bye.
And that was lore for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. That was so much fun. Got so excited to get to show off the library. Mouse and Amber and DJ and Coda and a bunch of other people built. I kind of like laid out a baseline and they all built it this summer. There's a lot of, and Captain, there's a lot of cool stuff in there that I'm really excited to dig more into in further streams. But yeah, I'm really, really excited I got to show off that build fully on my stream. It was on Sleep's stream before when Sleep got a character going from the library. But yeah, thank you so much. And thank you to August for streaming with me. I love streaming with them so much. Yeah, that was Haven Lore for today. I hope you have a good evening. Just gonna check, see if anyone is live. Alright, I will probably, unless it looks like Doc Brennan is live, so I think I might raid him. Make sure I spell the name right. There we go. Have a good day.